BBC Hooniverse.
You're watching the TGM production.
Tom Mason. Hello, and welcome back to Tom Mason. Today we're talking about the spin-offs. This is where we talk about a spin-off of a spin-off of a spin-off, like the Sarah Jane Adventures Big Finish spin-off, which was all about Rani. Clyde Langer appeared, and so did the Bane. Now, before we go further, you might have noticed on this YouTube channel, there's been 3 episodes, two teasers, trailers, and a special, and they first part of an episode out of a spin-off called The Time Hoppers. Yes, The Time Hoppers is a spin-off from my Doctor Who fan series, Doctor Who Earthbound. Time Hoppers used to have its own YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is now going to be turned into something else, and Time Hoppers is now going to live on this channel. Only because I've had a few other ideas that are in the similar sort of realm to that. So Time Hoppers was part visual, part audio, is what it is. So some episodes will be visual, some episodes will be audio, was the premise. And I've got another idea that's similar to that in that sense. So and I was going to do that on this channel, so I thought, well, why waste my time uploading on another channel if I'm doing a similar sort of, if I'm doing a similar genre type series anyway on this channel, why do I need another channel for that? So I brought that over as well. So Big Finish are very good at creating their own spin-offs. Yes, that's their thing. But what you don't know, and well, if you follow Doctor Who, you probably do already know this because it's practically common knowledge at this point. The Sarah Jane Adventures was a beloved CBBC spin-off, and the audience that watched that, like myself, have all grown up now. So I think having the Rani spin-off by Big Finish, and it being a little bit, and it being probably the maturing with the audience, I think that's a really interesting move for it, because it meant that it could act as if it was a different thing altogether. So it was like, what if Sarah Jane Adventures became Torchwood in the grittier sort of sense, which is a good thing. You have to think about that. That's a good thing. If you really look into it, if you really delve into it, having a grittier version of the Sarah Jane Adventures is a lot more interesting when you bring in those characters back for a modern day audience on audio, because us as the audience have grown up now, and we're sort of a lot more of a mature audience. So if the show and those characters mature with us, it means that we could get more of a grittier and more of a more of a newer version of the story, so we can see what Rani's really up to now, and we don't have to stick her in the children's realm, which isn't a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all. I'm just saying that where she is now is in line with where the audience is, and I think that's good, because yes, new people could discover it and be like, oh, that sounds amazing, but really it's all about the core fans of the Sarah Jane Adventures that are going to be listening to this. And I think both, I've not listened to the second box set, I've only listened to the first box set. I think at present it's fun, interesting, and engaging, because I think having Rani as the centre is good, but I would have loved a Maria centred spin-off as well, because I think Maria and Father Alan in New York solving crime would be really fun, really interesting, because it's what happened to them next type thing. Because he appeared briefly in, what's it called? In Farewell Sarah Jane, but it was Jacob Dudman did that voice of the actors, didn't appear. I don't know, and I will have to look this up, but I don't know what the actor that played Maria did next, acting-wise. I don't know if she left acting. I know that after Sarah Jane Adventures, Tommy, the person that played Tommy, no, the actor is Tommy, the person who played Luke, Tommy, went on to be Waterloo Road and Victorious with Jenna Coleman, of all people. And I know that the actor that played Clyde Langer went on to appear in Casualty as a regular, as a trainee nurse for a while. And then the person who played Rani went off and did other things, but she then went back to the Whoniverse and appeared in Doctor Who as a massive alien in the Jodie Whittaker era. So, I think maturing the character, excellent choice. Now, I'm gutted that we never got Maria, but hopefully in the third box set, if there is one, for the Riley spin-off, I'm hoping that we get Maria back as a cameo at least. I'm hoping Skye returns, and I'm just hoping more Sarah Jane Adventure characters return, because we already had Geisa. She already appeared, so that's fabulous. Mina Ramwan deserved to be back in all the glory. She deserved what she got there, because she's fantastic and she's a very nice person. I have interviewed her. So overall, I think what Big Finish does really well is creating a spin-off of a spin-off. It's like you watch Big Bang Theory and then you watch Young Sheldon, and then you watch George and Mandy's First Marriage, which is a spin-off of Young Sheldon. And I think that's really interesting that Big Finish took that approach, where you have Doctor Who, then you have a spin-off Sarah Jane Adventures, then you have a spin-off from that. But I think having the breadth of those characters from there, you get a lot more interesting stories to tell, because you can go, well, originally they was told as children for kids on CBBC, but where are the characters now with that audience no longer watching CBBC? Potentially they might be with the family, I don't know. There's still some drama that's universally liked for adults. Crookhaven, Crookhaven, Phoenix Rise, and Silverpoint were the ones that transcended children's TV completely and went to the adults. I think Phoenix Rise aired on BBC Three, but was promoted by CBBC. Crookhaven was promoted by CBBC, aired on CBBC and BBC One, and Silverpoint was just, I think it was a social media thing that went a little bit like, oh, look at this program, yes I know it's on CBBC, but you love it. So overall, I think that if you really look at it, Gifted, that was another one that transcended CBBC and an adult audience latched onto it. So I think that as a whole, maturing the characters is an excellent thing, and I just hope, and I think we all hope, that there's more from that universe of Sarah Jane Adventures, and I'm hoping we get more of a reference, Farewell Sarah Jane. I've not heard it in a while, so I do need to go and re-listen to it, but I'm hoping we get more of a reference to that. So, on that note, this has been The Spin-Offs. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.